Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, Deep Water, written by William Douglas. He was born in Maine, Minnesota in 1898 and died in 1980. After graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in English and Economics, he decided to pursue as a career in teaching. But he got tired in 2 years and decided to pursue further in legal career. There he met the 32nd President of America, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and he became a legal advisor to him. Then he was recommended by the President as for the post of Justice in the Supreme Court. So he became the youngest Justice for the Supreme Court at the age of 40, and he served for 36 years and retired in 1975. He was the longest serving Justice in the Supreme Court, in the history of Supreme Court. In this chapter is an excerpt taken from Of Men and Mountains. This is an autobiography of William Douglas. This is the autobiography of William Douglas, and in this he spoke about the childhood fear which he faced in his childhood and how to overcome it with his determination and willpower. Because of his perseverance, willpower, courage, determination, all these things make him to overcome this fear, which was become an aversion to his life. So, in this chapter he has described about this fear, and he spoke about the fear, the childhood fear a child has in its mind. And if it is not taken lightly, then it becomes a big issue in the child's life forever. So it should be taken lightly, and if it is not done so, then it takes and inroads into the one's psychology, and it becomes very difficult for the child to cope up with this thing. So he spoke about his life in which he tried to overcome this fear. The theme of the chapter is the fear and how he overcomes this fear with courage, determination, with power, hard work, perseverance, and a strong desire to learn swimming. So all these things keep the narrator motivating, and he wants to conquer the fear of drowning, or the fear, or we can say hydrophobia. He says the fear is the enemy of a person. Because of this fear only a person is not able to move towards success. We can say fear is a great obstacle to our progress and happiness. And if we want to overcome it, we can overcome it by our sheer willpower. This can be overcome. And this chapter starts with when he started recollecting about his feeling to learn swimming at the age of 10 to 11 years. He started thinking that there were two things, that is one YMCA pool and another Yakima river in his hometown, Yakima. But the Yakima river was a very dangerous one. The mother used to continuously tell him about the drowning incidents of the people and about how much dangerous it is. So always the mother used to tell him not to go near to Yakima river. But there is YMCA pool as well, which can make this opportunity to learn swimming possible. So he knows that YMCA pool is safer. The reason is the shallow part of the swimming pool is 3 feet deep, and the another one, the deeper part is 9 feet. And this slope is gradual. So he knows where the pool is more deepest. So this makes YMCA pool safer and convenient for the narrator to learn swimming. After deciding, he took a pair of water things and get inside the pool, but he was feeling very shy. The character, here I am writing the characteristics of the narrator. First thing, he was a narrator, William Douglas. Then he was a very shy type of a child. He does not used to go inside the water. He does not want to show his thin legs, which shows that he was a very thin boy. So he was a very shy type of a person. He does not want to become naked and go inside the water for swimming. But he kept all his pride aside because he was very much determined to learn swimming. He was very determined as well. learn swimming. Since he was shy, but still he went inside the water. He wore his swimming costume and he went inside. But when he started doing all these things, one more incident clicked in his mind from where the aversion to water started. And that was when he was 3 to 4 years of age. He went to California beach with his father, and there suddenly the water wave spread over him, and when the water spread over him, he got scared. He was under the water wave. So even though he was holding his father, but he got scared. He was not able to breathe. So this incident became a point of, it has become a triggering point in his mind about the fear of water. And later on, when now he started going to learn swimming, the same thing was coming in his mind. He was very scared, but his desire to learn swimming was much more higher. So he went to the swimming pool, he was sitting next to the water, and he was putting his leg inside, he was started doing some action so that the fear starts going away from him. 2-3 days he was trying to copy the children who are there inside the water, and this makes him more eased to the water. Slowly the fear of water was going far from him. But one misadventure happened in his life which made this fear come again in his life. That was one misadventure, and this misadventure was that one day when he went for swimming, he was sitting next to the pool, nobody was there, he was scared to get inside the water without anyone. So, all of a sudden a big bruiser boy of 18 years of age, he came over there and he, in an arrogant way, asked him, "Hey Skinny, how would you like to be drowned?" And after asking this question, he just pulled him up and tossed him inside the water. As soon as he went inside the water, he started getting scared, he was getting panicked, he was not able to understand what to do. But since he was a positive thinker, he was a positive thinker as well. He started thinking about the strategy, what he can do to get out of the water. And while going inside, when he was getting panicked, at that moment also he was thinking about the strategy. And what strategy he thought? That once he reached to the depth of the water, he will push his leg down, and with full force he will try to come up on the water surface like the cork of the bottle. So this shows that he was a strategic thinker as well. So he made all his strategy that how he should do, what movements he should do so that he should come out of the water and he should not get drowned. So he made all this strategy, he recollected all his energy, he consumed all his energy to come out of the water, and as soon as he reached the bottom of the pool, he put the force and tried to come up. But he was not able to come up fully, only the eyes were coming out, and when he was watching outside, when he was seeing outside, he was able to see water with a yellow tinge. That means the water was also not so clear. William Douglas, he tried to grab the rope, whatever things he was able to hold. But what he got, he only able to clutch the water. When he was sinking, he was in the water, he was trying to wave his hands, but what he was able to hold, nothing, that is only water. He was not getting any support. And he started getting drowning again inside the water. And when he was going inside the water, he was feeling his legs too heavy. When he tried to pull his legs up out of the water, he was feeling his legs too heavy, as if they are heavy weights. He was not able to do anything, but still in his subconscious mind, he was having a strategy. Then again he has to consume all his energy and try to come out of the water and try to hold the ladder, rope, or whatever support he gets from there. But at that moment, when in the second time when he was drowning, he felt as if the terror has seized him. He was not able to think anything. The terror was of no control. He was not able to do anything. He was not able to think anything. The person who has gone through all these things can only understand the fear the child was going through. So again, he was again drowning inside, but one strange thing happened with him. He was able to see one light. He was able to see a light, and that light make him come out of the water. He started floating on the water. Only his eyes and nose were outside, but still the mouth was inside. He started screaming as if he was not, the screaming was also not possible, as if his throat was frozen. Only he can understand that he is having a heartbeat and there is a pulsation in the head, which makes him realize that he is alive. All these two activities can make him realize that he is alive. Rest, whole body has become stiff. He was not able to do anything. Again, the third time when he started, he thought of inhaling air, he swallowed water and he got choked. And again the third time he started drowning inside the water. And when he was drowning, his body has become fully unconscious. He started as if the fear has overcome him. He is not able to do anything. His body was seized. He was paralyzed. His legs were not moving. Even he started feeling limp in the legs. So he was not able to move. And when he was feeling all these things, he started feeling unconscious. He thought that as if he is into the tender arms of a mother with the same compassion, love, that somebody is holding him, and he started feeling relaxed. He thought that fear is nothing. Now he is feeling relaxed. He started going inside the water and he became unconscious. And he thought as if the curtain of the life has fallen, that means he has died. But the next thing which he was able to remember is that he is lying beside the pool, lying on his stomach and vomiting. And few people, they are shouting on a big bruiser boy that what you have done with this boy. He was about to die. And why you have done all this thing? So he answered that I was just pulling him. But after that he was taken to the locker room to give some first aid to him. After that, after few hours, he went back to home. That day he was not able to eat anything. He was not able to sleep properly. And this terror remained in his life for few days. But whenever he sees the people enjoying in the waters of Cascades, the people, they are doing canoeing, boating, swimming, fishing. So all these things make him to do the same thing. But he is not able to do so because he is scared of the water. Again, whenever he goes towards the water, when he is still wading in the water, that time also the terror seizes him. He starts feeling paralyzed. He is not able to do anything. So this part of this incident of the child's life has become a guiding role, has played a guiding role. He is not able to enjoy. He was deprived of all the joy of canoeing, swimming or boating, fishing. He is not able to enjoy all these things. I just want to make one point clear that the aversion towards the water started at the age of 3 to 4 years when he has gone with his father to California beach. Then this misadventure happened in YMCA pool. He became deprived of all joys of, and this aversion has become a part of his life. Joggers tried each and every way to come out of this hydrophobia or the fear of water. For this, he hired an instructor who can make him learn swimming. And this instructor has come like a angel in his life. He started teaching him swimming from the basics. That means each and every step he was teaching him, he has tied a belt on the waist of William Douglas and make him move back and forth of the swimming pool. Then next step, he asked him to hold the rope and move his legs frequently. In the starting, he was not able to do so, but later on, his legs started getting relaxed, and he was able to move his legs easily inside the water. So bit by bit, piece by piece, he was able to make William Douglas learn swimming. He made him practice more exercises, that is to exhale inside the water and raise his nose and inhale. So all these practices, bit by bit, piece by piece, he was making William Douglas to learn. It all started from the month of October, and by the month of April, he was able to mix all the exercises or whatever he has taught in pieces to combine, and he asked William Douglas to swim in the swimming pool, and he was successful in all these things. So the work of instructor was finished, but the work of William Douglas which he has to do was not finished. He has to come out of the terror or the fear of water. For this, he started continuously working inside the water, and whenever he goes inside the water, the terror started popping up. But he used to answer to the terror in a very sarcastic way. "Oh, Mr. Terror, how you are going to harm me? You are not able to do anything to me." And whenever he is gathering all his strength and answering to terror, that moment the terror vanished and he was able to swim. So in this way he was able to control his fear. He was trying to manage his fear with the help of strength, willpower or determination. All these activities make him overcome the fear. But he was still not satisfied. He wants to go to different venues, he wants to go to different lakes to practice his swimming, just to check his fear. But when he went to many lakes for swimming, only once he got scared. At that moment, he just answered in a sarcastic way to the terror, and the terror vanished, and he conquered the swimming. In this way, he conquered the fear of water. Lastly, he told that all this thing has an experience. All this experience keep a meaning in his life, because the person who has gone through the terror or who has controlled his terror can only appreciate him. The person who has not tried to overcome his terror cannot understand his feeling, cannot appreciate. It takes a long desire to learn something. Only this desire was there which made him to do all these things. In the last, he says that Franklin D. Roosevelt has told correctly that the only thing is to fear is fear itself. The one thing which can scare you is the fear itself. If you are not scared, then nobody is going to come and scare you. It is you who is having the feeling of fear in yourself. If you are not scared of anything, for him, he experienced both the things. He told that death is peace, but the fear of death is creating a fear. Because he has experienced both the situation. When he was drowning inside the YMCA pool, he experienced death. At that moment, he realized he was able to feel the feeling of getting dead. He was knowing that how the peace is. But all on the way when he was drowning, he was going through the terror of the fear itself, the fear of death. So if we are able to control our fear, we are able to conquer each and everything and succeed in our life, able to get success and happiness in our life. The same thing William Douglas has done. He was deprived of all the joys of canoeing, boating, swimming, fishing. But once he has overcome his fear, he was able to live his life happily. He was able to enjoy each and every moment of his life. That's all for this chapter. Thank you.